and it's awesome. But I feel like for you specifically, was it music that helped you get completely out of that? I feel like that's what you took priority over.
Yeah, it was music. And we had an old friend, and using his name in here just isn't really necessary. Um but I remember not really going to school much at all, and just being around all the drugs and all that, and just letting my loyalty get the best of me, and was never really, besides drinking and smoking, just wasn't doing the stuff that they were doing. And we used to sit and talk about the raid that would happen, the raid. And once when I
Like
got
it's a
into
damn holiday incoming. Like when are we gonna get raided?
seriously, like Christmas or something, Christmas. Yeah, we used to sit there and talk about the raid and what we would do when it happened, and if it happened, more so when it happened.
You guys would like plan out like your escape plan, like, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. No, we would literally sit in the backyard and be like, assuming that we would be in the backyard when it would happen. And we
Yeah.
would talk about what walls we would jump over and stuff like that. And
About how old were you? Like when this all happened, this like 16, 17 as well?
nah, man, like 15, because I started DJing right around not too long after that. So basically, I went to go visit an old friend that was living in California at the time. And my first night out there, my old buddy, got invited to a house party. So we went to the party that night, and there was probably like 350 people at this house. It's a huge party. And people were so nice to me because I was from Vegas. And at that party, there was a DJ going on, and it was the first time kind of being around that type of environment. And later that night, I found out about EDC. And once when I came back to Vegas, that kind of like just sparked the whole idea into my head, where it was like, yo, I want to be that guy who was DJing. Like, that was amazing. And so I did. I came back, bought my equipment, and it's just slowly but surely started coming around. I had to wait a long time to finally get my speakers. You know, I would be staring at my DJ deck, just pretending I was DJing a party. And but it comes full circle with that one friend that I mentioned, because once when things are starting to happen in DJing house parties, that friend ended up getting raided.
Oh man.
And he called me. I was hanging out with some people, and he called me crying, saying that he got raided. So I tried to be there for him. But before all that, I was already kind of separating myself and trying to bring him along with us, with the people that I was hanging around with doing music. And he would kind of come around once in a while, and he was obviously doing a bunch of other things. And once when that first raid happened, I tried to be there for a good friend, and, you know, he kind of just threw it all back into my face. So as time was going on, DJing just kept happening, more house parties. And then it started going to doing hookah lounges, and then
Kazins.
Yeah, hookah masters. and it just started to progress towards venues on Fremont. And then as that was going on, I was finally went back to school senior year, and I would stay out till about 2-3 in the morning DJing down on Fremont, like Beauty Bar, places like that, and wake up 3 hours later and go to school, all while getting 12 and a half credits and passing 4 of my proficiencies.
Yeah.
So it was the music. It was the music that was getting me away from that bad crowd of people. And I started to realize that my loyalty was just not with them no more. Like,